So why did you apply to college?
Well, going to college was always kind of a part of the plan. From the time I was a little kid, my parents instilled it in me that that's what I was going to do after I graduated from high school, is I would go to college. I think part of that was because my parents didn't go to college. And I think my mom saw especially that she wanted me to be independent and to be able to provide for myself, and higher education was the ticket to that. She even modeled this for us whenever she decided to go back to nursing school whenever I was about in 3rd grade or so. So education was always extremely important to my parents and to me, and it's one of the reasons why I am a lifelong learner, and I would go back to school tomorrow if I had the time to.
Apply to college.
Well, I applied because I was second generation college. My father went to college, but my mother did not. She went straight to the workforce. So I wanted to go to medical school originally and become a pediatrician. So I knew I needed to go to a great foundation undergrad, so I chose to go to the University of Alabama.
I vividly remember working with my dad one day in the yard, and he caught me cleaning out the bottom of the inside of my fingernails. He said, "Son, if you don't like getting your fingernails dirty, you might need to go to college." And so I took him literally at that, and so I put in my head at that particular time that I need to go to college, because I did not, and I still don't. I like having dirt under my fingernails. So, yeah, so I made my decision then that I was going to be a college graduate, because I didn't want to work with my hands. And that's, like I said, I still don't like my hands to be dirty.
I actually did not decide what college I would attend until later on in my senior year. I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. I decided pretty much when I was in 3rd grade that I wanted to teach, and there were a few schools that I was interested in. I knew that I didn't really want to leave from this area. I preferred to stay here. I was really involved in my local church, and I didn't want to have to start over with that, so I stayed here. And my cousin went to Spring Hill College and was an alumni from there, and talked about how great it was, in the small classroom sizes, very similar to what I had here. So I chose to go to Spring Hill, and they were great, gave me a lot of scholarship money, and so that also helped with my decision. Another issue was, just making sure that they had the major that I was interested in, which was secondary education for math, and they did. So that's kind of why I ended up at Spring Hill. And ultimately, I wanted to go to college because I wanted to be a teacher, and I needed that education so that I could have a job that I enjoyed and would take care of my family.
Why did you decide to apply to college?
Well, when I got out of high school, went to work for a local company, and I just always had this calling to be a teacher and to come and be with you guys and teach you 10th grade English. And everywhere I applied, it seemed to be a no, until I started asking about teacher positions, and then the doors flew wide open, and here I am.
Why did you apply for college?
Okay, the reason why I applied for college is because I felt like at the time it was going to provide me opportunities. I was one of the first to go to college in my family, and I was one to leave the state. I grew up in Florida, so I went to Auburn University. My grandparents was from Alabama, and they were fans of Auburn, and I knew then I was just going to Auburn, so that was the reason why I applied for college.
I was the first in my family to go to college, so it's something I always knew I wanted to do. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I changed my major once I got there, but I guess I always thought I wanted to do something more, and I needed to go to college to be able to do those things. And now there's a lot of different options available, but that's why I decided to go to college.
So why did you apply to college? I agree, it's a great answer. Yeah. Real.